couldn't just sit there and keep on dying over and over again. The warframe. I needed someone to help me with that because it just every 2 seconds I'd be down. Like with a mission, like I had 4 seconds I won and I died. And that made me mad. I got the Fallout first, so I'm gonna play this. I'll get back on when some people can help me with this. And also, I forgot to put down the settings. I hate when I do that because then it wastes so much time. Should automatically put this. I'm just gonna put 5 minutes. Which one am I wearing? I think I'm wearing mine. Hopefully, anyway. Anyway, I like this game better. Anyway, it's just I'm into the Fallout series. I wasn't really. I was just trying Warframe out, and I just kept on dying. Missions were failing, and all that stuff.
You think I have what it takes to do this?
How are you? Didn't know I'd be having visitors, but gosh darn it, I'll take any friendly stranger I can get about now. Well, thank you kindly. You've been a drop of sunshine on a dreary day. Heh, ain't no way I could have predicted I'd have come in here for a gunshot wound to come out with a terminal diagnosis of something else entirely. Though, speaking of the gunshot wound, it'd weigh on my conscience not to warn you. There's a gang of masked bandits out there. Ruthless they are, with scarred skin and red eyes like rabid wolves. They ain't human, I tell you. Well, I was out camping with some of my crew. I had trouble sleeping, so I opened my eyes, and I saw these shadows creeping over us. Well, I done hollered like a madman. Right away, they started executing everybody. I got shot, and I thought I was dead right there. Well, they must have thought so, too, because they left me there. I don't know where those bandits came from, but they ain't like no one else I've seen in Appalachia. You best watch yourself out there, or tuck in here for the night. Everyone from here to Wavy Willards might as well be a refugee from what's out there right now.
I'm afraid we don't have beds to spare for those who are just scared. We have to prioritize the sick and injured, like Lehman here.
Oh, I'm right as rain. For the next week, anyway. Well, gosh darn it. Would you just excuse me for that? Mama didn't teach me to have radiation sickness in front of a guest. Well, Doc here says I got radioactive blood on account of all my exposure to a radiated ore at Emmett Mountain.
Technically, it was all the radioactive waste that made both you and the ore irradiated. But that's perhaps besides the point. Lehman is suffering from severe radiation sickness. It's impressive how resilient he's been. At this stage, we typically see fever, diarrhea, dehydration, convulsions. A positive attitude does wonders for the body's health, but usually not miracles. There's already significant internal damage. His symptoms will worsen. And it's too late for Radaway.
Say, isn't there anything else we can try? Some sort of miracle cure, or heathen rituals performed on a stormy night? Truth is, I've still got a dream to chase. Never thought much of it, but now I've got the Reaper's shadow looming over me. It sure feels a lot more urgent than it ever did before. I don't want to die just yet.
I shouldn't even be saying this, but I've heard some rumors. A radiation specialist up in the hills, north of the Savage Divide. I don't know what that means or if they even exist, so just take it with a grain of salt.
I think I'm starting to feel those symptoms you was talking about. A little phlegm ain't gonna keep me cooped up here. But I sure am sweating about those bandits. What if they got my scent? Oh, you can? Well, that's a mighty fine offer, my friend.
This is a place to
Doggy, we're gonna take the wasteland by storm. Let's go find this fancy nuclear specializer and see if they can fix me up with some new insides. I'll just wash that down with some water and get on my way real soon. I can make most of the journey myself. Just worried about spending too long in one place, really.
These refugees wouldn't last one day in Crater. This place is a little too cushy.
My friends didn't want to join up with me. Said the responders sounded like too much work. Wonder what they're doing
They
now.
really got us set up here.
There's a lot of supplies here that look ripe for the picking. I wonder if they have any chems laying around here. Why even bother helping people that can't help themselves?
I suppose a nice refuge like this is worth more hungry mouths.
Cleaning this place up actually gives me a sense of...
One of the other initiates said I reek of desperation. Why that robot gotta go? I don't smell anything.
I don't have a hizzy. I'll surely come along.
Work I do is extremely check in with the medics in here. Boy, is it tiring.
Helping people is our
reservation required.
Orlando is
Can
very
talk the
charming.
bark off a tree.
I could really use a drink.
Well, good to see you again. Got a case I can't quite get my head around, and if you can spare a trip, I'd sure appreciate you bringing something back for me. Today you'll be going to school. What's left of it, anyway. So, how about it? Nice. Well, let's get to it, then. Anything you're able to find, go ahead and bring it back to our lead medic. I'll let her know to look for you.
Folks don't join the responders.
Good luck out there.
They join to make a difference.
Oh, these robots sure make my job easier.
Hello. I just can't believe I can't use any of the other perks because they're ghouls. By the way, I mute my mic if I hear any sound outside the room. If I hear any sounds outside my room, I mute the mic. Anyway, couldn't continue Warframe because I kept on getting either killed over and over and respawning, and I couldn't finish the mission. I was 4 seconds to finish the mission.
If you want to taste something heavenly and divine, Miss Esme is
That's how
always
annoyed
whipping
I
something
got.
up in the kitchen.
Like, I was all the way, almost
May I
finished,
interest
and I
you
couldn't
in
find
wine, beer,
capsule
and
thing.
or spirits? Yes.
Heard you were out there giving us a hand. Hope you got some good news about those anatomy textbooks. These textbooks are heavier than I thought they'd be. I'll get these distributed to the other medics right away. Getting this here means so much. Thank you, from all of us.
All these supplies.
It's funny. The longer I'm here, the more I find myself talking to these robots.
Everything is too clean here. I could dirty it up a little.
I sure hope this mold. I got that beside this brick.
Hey, come here. Don't mean to be nabby, but you got the looks of someone who knows their way around robots. Am I right? You ever had a favorite drink? Something you get a craving for that nothing else can satisfy? Back before I escaped the pit, there was only one thing I looked forward to after a long shift. And I was drowning my pains away with a fuss fungal. When I escaped, I figured I'd have to leave it all behind in that. So, imagine my joy finding that one of the fancy robot barkeeps here knew the recipe. Problem is, the barkeep snapped a dumbband or busted a doohickey and damn thing's out of service. I'm grateful. Really, I am. It's actually just over there. You can't miss it. If you get the old boy working again, let me know.
Want to be Rucker. I never thought a single person could be spread so thin.
Have you ever read a book so much its pages fade?
If you see anyone struggling out in Appalachia, be sure to tell them about the lights.
Serve and protect.
I think we can make this place home for a lot of people, yourself included.
Hang in there, Alex. I'll let you know.
Bartending capabilities restored. Have a drink on the house. Repairs will be completed shortly. Thank you for your patience.
Engineers are educated, mass produced grades.
Potatoes here taste amazing. So fresh, in only a few rats.
Only Ellison would put as much work into the refuge as he does into the Brotherhood.
I think I heard a Protectron bark the other day. Am I going crazy?
There you are. You get that robot barkeep up and running again? Cheers to that! You've been a real lifesaver.
Hope all the folks at the commune are doing well. Oh, hey there! Nice to see you. You know where to find...
I love Esme's cooking. It's been so long since I've had food with actual flavor. Just a little longer, Ellison. Valdez will see everything you have to offer. You'll see robot butlers. Is this a refuge or a palace? We can always use an extra hand around here.
bad. I went from Warframe to Fallout 76 because nobody would help me with the Warframe, so I changed teams. My bad.
Overseer's log. Morgantown.
Well, well. Another visitor to the Responder's graveyard. You must be pretty good to have gotten past all those mutants out there. Come to pay your respects to the fallen? That's good. It's important to honor the memories of those we lost. I got a brother around here.
Alright, so...
somewhere. Or maybe somewhere else. All I know is
I'm kind of getting bored on the streaming.
check on him.
Like every time I stream and I play a game, it's like if
now I'm just marking time.
if it doesn't
while
go
cancer eats me up
between,
in the end, none of us
like,
can escape our
I
fate.
know. I remember when I was playing
All be
Back for
food
Blood, I
for
would get like 20 subscribers in a stream, but I'm just getting one subscriber like every like games that people are interested in. Like this one,
That's
I'm
just
guessing
the
no
kind of
one's
thing
interested
Marcus
because
would say.
there's no
Me,
subs. I gotta
I just
unsub
looked out
for this
myself.
one. But I'm getting
I'm so
really
alive.
aggravated on how my
He's
YouTube
long
channel's
gone.
going. And
His
that's why I
wife
wanted to
count for
switch to
something?
Twitch, but then no one's watching on
really
Twitch.
He and the other responders saved a lot of folks.
I'm
but they
just
all
about to
died
just go to
eventually.
Twitch.
Now they all dust in memory.
2131.
Even those will fade in time.
But I'm still getting tired of
Anyway.
games.
Guess you listen to me ramble on long enough by now. What can this old man do for you? For we brought nothing into this world, and we can take nothing out of it. I believe that's 1 Timothy chapter 6, verse 7. The good book has brought me comfort these past few years. Maybe I can give you something that'll do the same. This is supposed to help with radiation. Won't do me much good now. So here, you take it.
I'm just gonna leave. No subscribers, no new viewers. I'm just gonna end the stream. This is why I didn't want to go back to YouTube, because I knew as soon as I join or go back to YouTube, it's gonna be like 1 sub, 2 subs per stream. Can't have that. I have to have like 20 per stream, or else I'm